for Orlando Business, and today we're answering one of our viewers' requests via Twitter. Check out the clip.
Hello Juan, this is Sharon from the Bay Area, and I'm planning on starting my own company this year. My question is, what should be the first steps on establishing your buyer's team?
Juan, you saw the clip. You're the #1 Latino agent in the country, a personal mentor of my business, but what you don't know is that we get the most requests for you to be on Orlando Business, so thank you for joining the crew today. So, what do you think of Sharon's questions on how to create a successful buyer's team, because she wants to diversify some revenue?
It's a great question, because I get that asked all the time. Agents want to create their own teams. And I think it's important, Armando, that an agent develops their business first, develops their database, becomes a great listing agent, knows how to do strong buyer presentations.
Why is that important?
Well, it's important because they got to build their business first before they start managing other salespeople, other team members. See, you don't just build a team and say, well, let's just go and find business.
And put my name behind the sign, the Martinez team. And
Exactly. The agent has to build their business at least to 30, 40 transactions a year before they start building team members.
Is that 30, 40 for the income to pay a buyer's agent / manager, or is it for the experience and the skill sets?
Well, I would say both, but more importantly, the skill set. See, I can't lead other people if I don't have the experience. I can't lead other team members if I don't know how to if I'm not a great listing agent. See, in order to be a team leader, you have to be a great listing agent. You gotta know how to prospect, you gotta know how to go out and present to people, you gotta know how to take those listings, create those signs, and create that business to come in, not only from, not only from listings, but from your database. And then you have the ability to go out, recruit a team member, and then hold them accountable to a schedule.
So we're in a different market, less transactions. At what point did you realize you wanted to start a team?
Well, I would say I came into the business. I immediately hired an assistant to manage
the TC and stuff like that.
To manage the TC, yes. And I wouldn't recommend that just for anybody. I think that even hiring an assistant, you're looking at 30 to 40 transactions a year before you do that. But I'll tell you, I got to a point, 18 months in the business, and I was doing between 60 and 80 transactions, and I realized that I was doing a lot of listing presentations, I was prospecting a lot, but I also had to show properties, do buyer presentations, and it got to a point where there was only so much I could delegate. I had to do the part of what a real estate agent does. At that point, I realized that I needed a buyer's agent. I needed a buyer's agent that can do good presentations that I could teach and show them how to do, to go out and show properties.
So I think the key here is you needed a buyer's agent because your business was growing and maxed out.
Correct.
Versus agents nowadays creating a team just to create a team based on the need versus the perception.
Well, the team concept is very popular these days.
Yeah, like I said, the perception.
Correct. Okay. But the reality is, a great agent is an agent that is profitable, that keeps a lot of their money. Okay, and teams are not at all times are going to be very profitable, especially if you don't know how to manage, how to lead, how to recruit, and how to train your people.
I think it's interesting you say that, because the popular term creates this facade to start a team versus what really the net result is to be profitable and successful.
Profitable is the name of the game. Giving great service, having a great database, okay, to have a foundation, have a strong foundation to your business.
So 30 or 40 for the skill sets before you even think. I mean, that's heavy duty, because now you've changed the game to saying it's got to be profitable. But for those agents that do 30 or 40 transactions, we're going to make this a 2-part series. Just so you do know, we do follow your Twitter requests. We're going to have Juan as a subject matter expert throughout the year. What better person to have answering the questions than the #1 Latino agent in the country? But more importantly, you were profitable. $250 alone on just the buyer side. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Armando.
All right.
Great being here.